Ndị be anyị ekenekwanụ m unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi tata. Daalụnụ nne na unu si wee na-esonyere anyị n'ihe na-eme n'ibe akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern is 24. A sị na ya dịrị anyị nche niile na mma, na ị ga-adị ka echi na echi adị agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwere otu a ka ọ ya dịrịrị. Ise ise ise. Dịka o si dị ka anyị si kwuo unu nkwa n'ibe akwụkwọ a n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ 21st of January 2024. Anyị ga na-aga n'ihu na-ewetara unu update bụ gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo and gbasịta maka nnwere onwe ka a na-azọ n'ihu akwụkwọ n'obodo dị iche iche. Ya bụ ife ka anyị gbara mbọ na anyị ga na-eme n'ihu akwụkwọ a. Ọzọ dị ka ibe ya bụ onye anyị n'ihu akwụkwọ, onye unu ga-afụ bụ Maazị Simon Ekpa. O nwere ife o kwuru, open ups maka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's ladies and the DOS. So much you get ya bife, you get say drop out your own opinion, your own comment. Pastor Maki feature and the end of Gasiniro the teacher. All right, over to you, sir.
If I believe what?
Do you believe that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is carrying Biafra?
Yes, of course, he's carrying Biafra.
So you believe that Biafra is in DSS dungeon?
Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS custody.
So you believe that the Biafra is in DSS custody?
Yes.
You see, that is the point. Sometimes a lot of people get, because of one thing or the other, they miss the target. They are looking for chasing shadows and chasing things that doesn't matter. You see, for somebody like me, I have a mission, I have a vision, and I set my eye on the ball. What should connect everybody now, irrespective of what you believe and what you want to do, is to see the release of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and continue to push for the disintegration of Nigeria. Okay? And Nelly, you are talking about, I have said this several times. Nelly is a grown-up person. I cannot bend Nelly, and Nelly cannot bend me. Everything I'm doing today is what I believe is right. Like you even said that Nelly tell me what to say, all those things are complete fallacies.
No, I said that is what you have said. You have said it.
Listen, I know. That is what, all those things are fallacies. But if you believe that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is Biafra, like you have answered, carrying Biafra, and that the Biafra now is in DSS dungeon, that is where I want you to see this whole thing. Any day, anybody come against what we are going to do to release Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, that person has come against Biafra. What you see today and the things you don't see is bigger than you. That is why when all those things are going on, this one say, he did not say, these people are working tirelessly to see that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is released. They believe in what I am doing to release Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. They believe in the civil disobedience to release Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. They believe in economic sanctions to release Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, if people are preaching sit at home on Sunday to release Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, but the people that are not talking the way they are talking are preaching against the sit at home. So which one do you want to work with? You see, the point is that...
Okay, Maazị, can you answer the questions I asked you?
I have just answered your question. I said, because you played a video that says anybody that stands against Biafra will be crushed. Nelly have not stood against the release of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Nelly have supported everything. No, listen to me now. That's why I asked you, do you believe that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is carrying Biafra? You said yes. Do you believe that Biafra is in DSS dungeon? You said yes. Forget every other thing anybody is saying.
Okay, Maazị, if Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, can I come in?
Can you listen to me? Let me finish, because I just come here, you didn't invite me. Okay? So Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is the person that has a lot of things to contribute. His influence in the name of Biafra, he is influenced in the task he gives to people about it. He is the one who will influence whether we are going to have a change of name, whether we are going to be Biafra or not. So without him, I cannot go against Biafra. And I have made it very clear. So if you believe,
okay, yes,
if you know, so I have made it very clear several times. But I don't know why you people choose to always go and start chasing rats where there are other bigger animals. You see, if everybody
because Mazi, do you know why?
I cannot explain. If you don't allow me to explain, why are you calling me?
No, Mazi, explain. No problem. I will ask you my questions again.
No, listen, you have said everything. There is no other question you want to ask. You asked question. You said that if two did not agree, they can never work together. And I have just told you now.
Yes.
I asked you a question. So this thing now should be a point of connection, point of contact that should supersede every other thing we are doing for now. Is we come together in agreement that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader, and we come into agreement that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS dungeon, we must do everything to release him. So anybody that is coming here to tell you any other thing knows that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, that thing the person is saying will be addressed. So why are we worried about distracting, allow these things to distract us instead of us to focus on economic sanctions, focus on a sit-at-home civil disobedience, focus on making sure there is no oil exploration in our land, focus on the things that will make the Nigerian government to run helter-skelter and release our leader. So our leader will come and settle this thing once and for all. You cannot speak for him. You don't know what is in his mind. So let us focus and forget all this. Look at the time you have used now to talk about Simon Ekpa and Nelly. Okay? If you are not talking about listen, if you are not talking about it, nobody will listen to it from you. So when you say that they are talking and talking, you are promoting it too. So I'm working with them. You see me preaching it. So why don't you do like me? Use this time you are using to ask Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. Use it to tell us about Omahi's impunity.
Mazi, I am concerned because if I'm asking you questions, it shows that I'm concerned. If I don't ask you the questions.
No. I have addressed this thing severally. And even if now, as I come to your program now to explain this thing, to ask you just two questions, which should solve this whole problem. And if you don't get it, you can never get it. You will just continue to talk and talk.
Mazi, I got your question. I got your answer. But can I ask you based on the question you asked me? You said, do I believe if Mazi is carrying Biafra? Yes, Mazi is carrying Biafra in the dungeon. And the fact that he's carrying Biafra in the dungeon is enough for anybody that loved him to stop castigating Biafra. Because castigating Biafra, you are castigating the man who is carrying Biafra in the prison.
Castigating Biafra is just a talk. Okay? Somebody is doing something practically to see the release of that person in the DSS dungeon. That should supersede everything. It is because people are looking for gossip. You leave the real thing to look for. You are looking for Opana in the Igbo language. Gossip. So leave that gossip. Focus on the
Mazi, you cannot call this. You cannot call this a gossip, Mazi.
It's a gossip.
Every Saturday. Okay, Mazi. Every Saturday, Dr. Nelly comes to speak about Idu. Does it mean that Idu is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Why are you listening to her?
No, because you said what I'm doing here is gossip. Does it mean that Idu, that she speaks every Saturday, will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The fact that she said Idu, where Idu, is that what will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out?
Listen to me. It does not matter what she says, so long as she believes that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is her leader, and so long as she is working to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is it not? Are you saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not relevant again, or what? Because the person that we are fighting to release will be person that will talk and put a stop to all this nonsense. So what is your problem?
My problem, Mazi, is this. She cannot speak for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because she is saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of Idu. Can you please tell her to continue to preach Idu? She can continue to preach Idu.
Listen. You cannot also speak for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is why we are fighting for him to come out. If he come out, which everybody is fighting for, he can now give a stop to whatever you feel that is wrong and what is right. So why can't you channel your energy to preaching the thing we are making and putting on ground to release him? Why must you be using your energy to shout about it? Because you are giving that to do net.
Mazi, okay, I agree with you on this. I will use my energy because I've been using my energy before the distraction of Iduke. Can Dr. Nelly also use her energy
listen to me. You cannot tell Nelly what to do and how to do it. That is what makes us different. Me, I am not distracted. I am not distracted by the Idu. I have never been distracted by the Idu. I have never one day preached Idu. I have been preaching Biafra and preaching the release of Mazin Namdekano. Why can't you emulate me and do like I'm doing? Why must we be allowed to be distracted?
Mazi, do you agree with Dr. Nelly that when she said that Biafra is dead, something that you are fighting for?
Listen to me. It is even your question is a stupid question. Because how can you ask me if I agree? Meanwhile, I'm still shouting for Biafra today, and I still ask you.
Because you said you're working with her. I want to know based on what.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people say. Condition, frustration, stress, and whichever happened to the person can make anybody say anything. It doesn't. I know myself. Me as I act now, I can say anything when I get mad over something. So does that mean that Biafra is what she said Biafra is? Me that I'm shouting for Biafra every day, why are you not taking the information that is coming from me? Why must you talk about Nelly? That is the problem.
Because Nelly is talking about...
So talk about my own, leave Nelly and talk about me. Always come to say, Samanekwa is still preaching Biafra. Let us follow what he says. Why are you not saying that? Why must you be concerned about what
I am saying that, Mazi. I am saying that if you are following up, you know that I'm saying that. But the issue remains. Let me ask you my other questions.
Let me tell you. Forget anybody that is, if you don't like what somebody is doing, forget. Don't talk about the person. Because if you talk about the person, you promote it. So why don't you just pretend as if Nelly does not exist and continue to talk about Biafra, and let us continue to see how to bring our leader out. Why should we waste our time to start to talk all these things here?
Okay, Mazi Simon.
If you don't believe me, you can never believe me. And I'm not doing this. Please let me tell you. I'm not doing this so that everybody will. No, but it is not possible for everybody to agree with.
It's not a matter of believing you.
But what I'm telling you now is that use your.
It's not a matter of believing you. If I don't believe, if I don't believe you, I wouldn't be here saying autopilot. I wouldn't be here.
Do you know why? Do you know why you should forget about whatever Nelly is doing? Because even though Nelly say, according to them, Nelly explains. I don't need to be addressing this thing. You people are distracting me. But let me tell you, Nelly was explaining to me that the reason she said that Biafra is a scam was because they are using the Biafra to do scam. And if you look at it, you can also agree that they are using Biafra to do scam. We have seen that in DOS. So, and see, that was what he explained to me, because I confronted her as well about that. So, this issue shouldn't be a distraction. Focus on what will bring Mazin Namdekano. Nelly is doing more than every other person that is not shouting to do. I must have to be very sincere with you. You don't know about that. What Nelly is doing to release Mazin Namdekano is more than all those people you see that are shouting, that Nelly is talking, do. What she is doing and putting her life online in this particular struggle to release Mazin Namdekano is more than what those people are doing. So why should I now say, okay, because he is shouting, she is shouting, as if I don't know what is he do. Let us focus on bringing Mazin Namdekano out. If you believe that Mazin
Can I ask you my next question, please?
Ask your question.
Okay, now, in your last broadcast, when you addressed this issue of Idu, you said that the reason why somebody was saying, why would Nelly be saying that Biafra is dead, Biafra is fake? And you said if the spirit told Nelly that if that is how she can present it and people will accept it, it will release our supreme leader, so be it. That who are you to question the spirit?
I did not say people will accept it. If Nelly said that Biafra is fake, is it a fake?
If that is how the spirit asked her to present it, that was what you said.
If for example, that calling Biafra fake is what the spirit asked her to do, then why should I have problem with that? But to you and to me, is Biafra fake?
No, does it mean that you believe in that, the message from the spirit?
Why should I believe? Why should I believe and why should I not believe? It depends on it depends on my belief myself. You don't ask me whether I believe or whether I don't believe. for the fact that it is not a problem to me. Because I know that Biafra is not fake. If she says that Biafra is fake, do I believe that Biafra is fake? Am I not shouting Biafra after that? So what is your problem that I must, because she said Biafra is a fake? Okay, now that you are,
because let me be truthful to you.
Wait. Are they not calling me criminal? Huh?
Of course, even me, so they've called me criminal too.
So am I a criminal? But you go to social media,
no.
They are calling me criminal. Have I come one day to say I'm not a criminal? Have you seen me coming to social media or making a video say, you are calling me criminal, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal. Have you seen me do that? I can't do that because everybody it is stupid for me to come and say, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal. No, because people should know whether this thing is really actually true or not. And it is too childish for me to start coming on social media to start saying, I'm making a video. They say I'm a criminal. I am not a criminal. So it is almost the same thing that you ask me to do. Why should I be worried that Nelly say Biafra is a scam? When I know Biafra is not a scam and I'm still preaching it. So
okay, I appreciate that you know.
Yes,
I appreciate that you know that Biafra is not a scam. I'm very happy that you said that. So now I want to ask a question. The reason why Mazi, because after you made that declaration, you now said something that made it look as if you are validating the spirit that told her whatever the spirit told.
Of course, I can validate any spirit. Like I said, I am.
Okay, that's why I'm asking this question. Nelly is not the first person that have come up with a message from spirit. What about the spirit, the message from Sample Master that contradicts the one of Nelly?
What is the message of Sample Master?
You addressed it not quite long ago. That was last week.
I did not come against the message of Sample Master. What I was telling Sample Master is that the message Sample Master gave, was even something that if we have to take it, is quite true. Because Sample Master said that the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. It's part of the message. And yes. if the message is coming from the spirit, so why is the same Sample Master, trying to caution me because I am the last and now I'm coming the first, and the first are now becoming the last? He saw that in the spirit, not me. Do you understand? Now, the reason why I addressed Sample Master was because they asked Sample Master whether DOS had betrayed his struggle, and then he began to answer without seeing from the spirit. That was why I addressed him. So he should have told that guy who asked that question, let me go back and dream again, so that the God will review whether the DOS has betrayed Mazin and Dikano or not. And then he will go back and have his dream. After having that dream, he will come back and talk authoritatively from the spirit world. Then we can take him serious. Not answering from his own brain. Okay, let me think about it. Did they actually betray? That was why I addressed him. So I told him, if you have dreams, make sure that you come to answer questions concerning the dream you have and address that dream. Not after addressing the dream and then they ask you again, do you believe that DOS betrayed Mazin and Dikano? And then you say, well, DOS is the body, they are still this. That is where I come against him. And also, I said in that video where he was giving that revelation about the brain, I said that I did not hear Waka Waka in that video. And you know that for people who know who Waka Waka is, she cannot be in a place like that. And they mentioned her name and she kept quiet. I didn't hear the voice of Waka Waka. So I did not even go to start addressing that video. But I just told him that next time, if he comes to a program like this, let it be that he is coming to explain the dream that he has. Because he don't have the capacity, the mental capacity to answer questions that has to do with his brain. That was what I said. Because of the comment he made about the DOS and me, because he called my name. So I said, if you are calling my name, and you yourself say that, in that spirit, in that dream, they told you that the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Are we not the last in this struggle? We just came yesterday. So I was trying to tell him that.
Yes, that's true, yeah.
So I did not, so if you see, that is why people should be listening to when I'm making program, because to understand where I'm coming from. I did not come to condemn something say I did not believe what he did. I only make a comment where he was giving his own opinion, his personal opinion, which is not part of the dream. Do you understand that?
Yes, of course. I heard
So
that.
that comment on POS is his personal opinion. That is what I attacked.
Okay. So what I want to ask you again is autopilot, because in autopilot we don't have a leader according to the definition of autopilot.
There is no leader in autopilot.
Okay. Now, how come that they open autopilot media warriors and I am not in it and you never observed it or call on my attention? How come?
You have always been part of autopilot media team. The other time I was the one calling you, where is Ejiro? At the end of the day, you came and then you say that you were at work or you were busy. You were part of the meeting we had last time. So how can you say you are not part of it?
That was a broadcast. That was not a meeting. I have never been in any autopilot meeting.
It was not a broadcast. That was a time we bring you into well, I don't know whether it was live, but there was a time.
I've never attended any autopilot meeting. I am not in any autopilot group. I will tell you.
We never had meeting. Listen, we never had meeting as such. There was a day either way. After that, we decided to go live. And I asked them, where is Ejiro? And they say Ejiro is coming. And then you later joined. So I don't know, I can't remember whether that's live or not live. But you later joined that particular gathering, and then you told us that you are either at work. You remember, that particular day is the only day we have actually gathered. So you
okay. So there's another thing that I want to ask again. When autopilot group was about to be created in France, somebody was contacted. I don't know if I can mention the name.
We have made it very clear. There is nothing like autopilot group. Every group we are going to be.
No, I mean IPOB autopilot family. As a kind of having a meeting every month.
Listen, we don't want to have that. Anybody, any group of any people anywhere. Any people anywhere, in anywhere they are, that want to have that, can do that on their own, but they must not involve anybody.
Okay.
So there is nothing like a gathering. The only gathering we are going to be having is during fundraising.
Okay, perfect. Okay, it's well explained now. So I didn't get it that way anyway.
If anybody is calling you, listen, if anybody is calling you in the name of autopilot gathering, the person is doing that on his or her own.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now I get you clearer, better. Thank you. There's no problem. So, Mazi, honestly, I want you to continue to remain in the right track.
So, you don't need to advise me to remain in anywhere because
Mazi, I can advise you. Nobody is above it. I can advise you. If I take advice from you, what time I advise you?
You can advise me on other things, not about Biafra.
Like what?
You understand? You can advise me, for example, okay, if there is something to expose, if there is a mistake somewhere, if there is a media report somewhere, how can I do this? How can I bring this in out? Or how to get this kind of evidence and all these are the things you cannot advise me to believe in Biafra or not to believe in Biafra because I am a Biafra.
No, I'm not saying you should believe in Biafra, Mazi. No, that's not what I said. I said just like you declared now in my front that you just said you are still fighting for Biafra and that is it. So I want to tell you that please
I have been declaring it all the time.
Continue to do that. And also Mazi, please let me say something. You said from on the 28th we will no longer talk about the DOS and all that. Please, Mazi, can we concentrate on how to make our people implement the economic sanction, the sit-at-home? Let us forget about them completely, please.
You people are the one bringing me. You are the one bringing me.
Okay. Mazi, no. If we are talking about someone else, now this broadcast, I know that it was for you. But if we are talking about other people or other issues, especially this issue that has nothing to do with you, you have declared it several times and today you are declaring it again. It has nothing to do with you. We want you to focus. Please, whenever we are talking about this issue, can you just take it that we are not talking about you, please?
So you are still going to be talking about the issue. That is the problem. Why can't you leave this issue? It is you that is promoting the issue. Why are you promoting it?
Because I am pain, something that I believe so much, something that I love, something that I have passion so
You
much
see,
about, and somebody is
you
saying
see,
that. No,
and at the end of the day, you will say that it's not a spirit. You see now, I am trying to deliver you now. You don't want to listen.
man,
If
it is
indeed,
not that. Dave Umahi said that Ebonyi State is not part of Biafra. It doesn't. He's not talking about Idu. I am also
is
pained for him to say that.
is he going to decide for everybody? It's just the one
No,
man.
that's to let you know that it's not about the Idu. It's about castigating Biafra. It hurts. It hurts a
Do
lot.
you
I
know?
must tell you the truth.
Do you know that the entire if you bring all the people fighting like in the front line for this Biafra struggle, 40% may come from Ebonyi State. Are you aware of that?
No, Mazi.
No, I'm telling you that. This is a fact. If you bring all the
Okay,
people
that's
in
nice
front
then.
line, yes, 40% may come from Ebonyi State. I'm serious. So who is Dave Umahi to talk about that? He's just a politician. He's just a one-man person. What I'm trying to do is to allow you people. You see, you people should focus. Let us focus on making sure that people on ground are doing the thing we want them to do, and not this every day you do this, you do that. Simon Ekpa this, Nelly or
Mazi,
that.
Mazi, we will be focused. We will be focused if they stop
So
saying Biafra is dead and gone.
forget about if they say it, they want you to talk. So stop talking. Just pretend and let us. We have a lot of things to talk about. Okay.
Okay. What is
Fulani
difficult for me?
First Fulani, make it not be difficult. That is why the spirit is working for. I want to deliver you and deliver other people. You see. So if they talk, leave Nelly Ofebu, leave all of them, and the only thing you should know is that Nelly Ofebu is working so hard to implement everything we are doing to see the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it is connected to bringing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, which is also bringing the Biafra out from the DSS dungeon. So you can't beat that.
No, Mazi, I don't agree. I don't agree with
I'm
that.
telling you now,
No.
You don't agree that Nelly is fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
No, I don't agree.
So you mean she's not fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Because you said Mazi is carrying Biafra. If Mazi is carrying Biafra and she said Biafra is dead, that means she's saying Mazi is dead.
And I have told you to forget whatever Nelly said about Biafra is dead. You yourself know that Biafra is dead.
Why would you forget about she's a mother? She should know that what she's doing is destroying.
You see, that is why you are not even listening. I'll give you an example of myself. They say I am a criminal. Am I a criminal? Did I not forget it? Go if you want to know what I'm just type Simon Ekpa on Facebook. You are going to see criminal, experiment, this and that. Have I come any day to address it? Am I not moving forward? It is the same thing. What you should know and what you should pay attention now is that Nelly, I am telling you now if you don't know, Nelly is working more than the people that want her to put herself in the cage for the release of Mazi Nnamdi. And those people are the people who don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. You should be concerned that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer the leader of Biafra movement. Are you aware of that? Legally, on documents. These are the things that should worry you. What is the motive of those who have come to release memo on the 5th of March? To back up the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer the leader of the Justice of Biafra. These are the topics everybody should be talking about. Do you know the implication? The implication that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they resigned him from IPOB and then they reinstated him again and gave him a corporate director. Do you know the implication of that? These are the things you people should be concerned about. Because it is they have in lockup it can be presented as trying to distort the record. It was just like people that are very fraudulent. What they did to the registration of Radio Biafra and IPOB. They resign, they appoint, they resign and they appoint. It shows that people with dubious characters and activities, fraudulent. That was what happened to the IPOB registration. It's something that you people should be worried about. There's a woman you know nothing about is a leader now, legally. And I told people that are seeking asylum that if they ask you now who is the leader, you say yeah, because I am an asylum lawyer as well. So if you go to immigration interview and they ask you which organization do you belong to,
ndị be anyị kene m unu ọzọ. Daalụnụ nnenu and anyị si ka ọ dịkwara unu na mma ọzọ dịka anyị si gbaba unu na mbụ. Unu anụgo n'ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị n'elu akwụkwọ dị iche iche ka ife nwere ike ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife n'ụdị nke gị. Gịnị ka i nwere ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile? Ọ lụtagasị aka dị iche iche gbasịta maka Biafra ID and the database. Gịnị ka i nwere ikwu n'ụdị nke gị gbasịta maka ya bụ ife? Kabarụ ka ị drọpụrụ anyị the comment and the comment section below. Nke ọzọ iri ya bụ cheta na ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si wee wetara unu nnukwu ozi anyị na-akpọ m ntị n'elu akwụkwọ. Daalụnụ ụmụnne m, gbanụ ka emesịa nụ.